Hello everyone, welcome back. Now this morning I just popped out for a few bags of compost and some seed, and I couldn't help myself and I ended up going in the antique shop, which is just as well because I found something really great, and I'll show you exactly what I've got over here. Quite some time I've been after a little table that can fold flat and be kind of universal for outdoors, indoors, and I found this piece. I've not really looked at it in depth, and I've noticed it's got a brandished name on it, Tavern, so possibly this is an old pub table. I was really interested in the kind of opening mechanism, very basic but very functional and quite strong. Go like that, and then these lock in place like so. Bit of cross band in there to give it a bit of strength, all iron work. It's been professionally done, but it's very naive and very simple. Let's have a look at the top. Top is going to need some work. That's not a worry, we're used to that. By the looks of it, it's been used as a decorator's table. Yeah, it's got some great little features on it. And all the ironwork's let into the legs. Yeah, I think that could really be a nice thing once it's been dealt with accordingly. I think what I'm going to do is take it over to the shade and do all the working out of the sun, because we've got another heat wave. Oh, it's nice in the shade. Okay, first things first, I think we'll flip it over. Looks like the legs are going to need a little bit of woodworm treatment. To be expected, after all it is a French piece of furniture. It wouldn't be authentic if it didn't have woodworm. Yeah, you know, it's probably, how old? 60, 70 years old maybe. It's seen some action, but ain't we all? Right. Yeah, we'll get all the underside treated, not going to treat the top because that's the place where it will come in contact with food. We'll just do the legs and that should be fine. Decided to put my solar panels up here, got my unit behind it, I'll just plug it in, we can work over there. After all, why not take advantage of the sun? I may have to move a little bit once the sun starts to move around, but for now I'm more than glad of the shade. Okay, let's get sanding and then we'll get that woodworm treatment on. Finish off by hand. Yeah, maybe I should look that up to see whether it's a local tavern round here. Again, it doesn't need too much work because it's just a rustic utilitarian piece really, mainly for outdoors, but I'm just keen to use it inside as well because it can flat pack down, hang on the wall, It's kind of like the shaker system, isn't it? Hang it up on the wall, and when you need it you just bring it down. Just makes the most of the space inside the cottage. After all, it's always handy to have extra seating and tables, isn't it? You never know who's going to turn up and visit. Okay, we're pretty much there with that. Now the main part of the woodworm is in the base of the legs. Looking at the framework, I think it's beech with a pine plank top. That's probably why it's lasted so long. If it was staying outside then I wouldn't be too bothered, but because I'm going to be introducing it into the cottage, I don't want to bring any extra woodworm in. After all, there's plenty enough in there. Has been treated, but you never know, do you? It's not my preferred thing to do, but if you put it on lightly and let it dry out properly, you're okay. As long as it doesn't come in contact with any food surfaces. So that is the underside all done now. Yep, it definitely needed it. Plenty of woodworm in the base. I suppose it's where it's been outdoors, into the sort of contact to the ground, makes it a little bit damp, and that's ideal for the woodworm. Just show you how it collapses down. It's very simple. You twist, lift these up, and once that's fully down, that one comes over and locks that one in. Okay, yeah, let's just do a little bit around there, and this underside is finished. And then once it's all nice and dry, we'll put it in the sun. We'll head back into the cottage, carry on working in there. Shouldn't take long to dry with this sunshine. This will definitely preserve it for at least another 10 years. Okay, let's put this back in the sun. Let that soak and penetrate in, and before you know it, that will be dry. Let's head back into the relative coolness of the cottage. Well, I say coolness. It's just a few degrees cooler than outside, which is fine. We'll take that. Right, I've got some detailing I need to do on the bookcase. I've had a few days off, by the way. Caught up with the family. There's lots of little incidental jobs that needed doing around the place, so yeah, I thought I'd take a few days off, and hopefully, the weather will start cooling eventually. I looked on the forecast. I think we've got it for 3 or 4 days again. Don't think it's going to be as intense as before. Maybe the humidity isn't so high. Yeah, wasn't such a bad night's sleep last night, which is always a bonus, isn't it? As is the fridge. This fridge was in our own house. Something went wrong with it, and took it outside, cleaned it all down. I said, I'll get another fridge. I've got another one, temporary one, because I could only find a little one. And this has been in the barn next door for over a year, all taped up. So me and Tom opened it all up, cleaned it all down, plugged it in, and touch wood, it's been absolutely fine. So I don't think there was anything wrong with it. Maybe it needed to defrost. So this is probably going to go back in my cottage and the little one out here, but it's not staying the little one out here or this inside this cottage. I'm just going to have a very small one in here. So yeah, it keeps the running costs down. Okay. A bit of water. That certainly keeps me a lot cooler, and it reminds me to keep drinking. You know, sometimes you get stuck into these projects and before you know it, you haven't drunk for hours on end. Oh, that's nice. Right, let's sort the lighting out. Okay, we've got our lighting sorted. This is where we got up to last time. Now we've got those little details done in the corners. I've just got to trim those off. Now when it comes to the actual shelves themselves, at the moment I think it needs something extra. So I've got just the thing for that. Let me explain. At the moment, just the shelf as you see. But to give it extra strength and to finish it off to the next level, we're going to cut some timber. And we're going to run it from one side to the other, all the way along. That way it will stiffen up that shelf. I mean, it's over an inch thick already, so it doesn't really move much. It's only having light books and bits and pieces on. So with this added on, I don't think I'm going to need any reinforcing whatsoever. So we'll get measuring up, we get those on. Be pretty much the construction, the actual fabrication of it, virtually finished. And then we've got to do some routing and sanding and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's come out pretty good. How much did this cost, you asked? Well, a quick calculation just for the timber, definitely no more than 25-30 euros. So yeah, it's quite a cheap and very rewarding project actually. Made it to measure, it fits exactly where I need it to fit. Made it my own, put those detailing in, and nothing complicated was there. It was basic cutting, a little bit of scribing. So if you've got the basic knowledge, you can carry this out yourself, can't you? Yeah, it's coming along nice. I think the main work will be the finishing of it, the sanding, the different coats of paint, rubbing back, that kind of stuff, but that is going to be done once the weather cools off, because at the moment I'm just melting standing here. Right, okay, let's get measuring, get cutting, get those pinned on. Yeah, we're making good progress. And what do you reckon that table cost? Yep, you guessed it, 25 euros. Weren't bad, was it? You pay more than that for a flimsy plastic thing that don't last 10 minutes. So yeah, I was pleased with that. A little bit of work involved, but hey, there's plenty of that on tap, isn't there? Just too short. Maybe close. Now at the moment I need 3 and I can only get 1 out of each. Can't quite get the 2 out of this one, which is a shame. Just step it up so there's a ledge both sides. We get that marked up. And just simply take a straight edge. Just run it. Probably router. Just talking to myself really. Yeah, I have to grade the wood and decide what the best side is. So it's all nailed in. I have to be careful where I put the nails, because if I decide to router all of this, obviously we don't want to hit any nails. So I've done it well out of the way. Just one short on that shelf there. Not a great deal of progress on this at the moment, but some progress is better than none, isn't it? I think I'm just going to have to settle for that because, yeah, I'm quite exhausted at the moment. I've obviously done stuff before I've done this. But that is it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye for now.